Hello, 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 welcome. Oh, I forgot to do my savings challenge on camera because I was so excited. I was sitting there just coloring back, and my daughter and son kept coming through the room like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm coloring my savings challenge in." They came and looked at it, and they said, "You didn't put that on camera." And I said, "Whoops." You make a little mistake, and I try to do everything that I do on camera, but I got so excited because sometimes you don't know what God is going to do when you least expect it. When you're not really looking around that corner, you're like, "Oh, he'll get to it. Oh, he'll help me out." Blah, 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 blah. I wasn't really worried about anything. I said, it's on your time. You do it on your time. And he did a little on his time. Like I said, sometimes you got to do stuff to make him do stuff if you don't get where you're going to get. If you're trying to manifest and be joyous and abundance, you got to keep it flowing. Okay? You can't be all upset and out of bounds. Look in the mirror and tell yourself a joke. Smile. And even through the dark clouds, I know things have been going this week, last week, but you got to keep on going. You have to survive. We have to keep on going. He put us on this earth, and there were struggles. His son had struggles. God even had struggles looking at us. Okay? He even regretted that we were living, that he even made us with Noah's Ark and all that. He regretted it. And we hope he's not regretting too much now, because there's a whole lot of stuff going on. So, you keep praying that things will work out and things calm down and everybody get together and we'll be okay. And you're going to be okay, all right? Because you got this. You got this budget together. I see people pulling this thing together and doing those soft goals. And I see those people doing the hard goals. I'm going to do this and get this done by now. I told you, I don't know when things are going to get paid off, and I'm just going at my own pace. I'm not bringing up blood pressure. I'm not bringing up any problems. I'm not going to have my head hurting, my body hurting, because I'm worrying about when something is going to get paid for. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to take my time. And if the company or something, if you have that type of problem with the companies or whatever, just call them and tell them you can't get blood out of a turnip. I'll get to it. I'm getting to it. If a debt collector's there, you'll get to it. Okay, one thing with a debt collector, they cannot put you in jail for not paying your debt. So that's a good thing, okay? So just lay low and take care of it. Okay, so what I did forget, anyway, first thing let me talk about is the no spin, because I try to make sure I come on every week and do that. And so the no spin, today is the 15th, so no spins there. And I changed it around so that every week, that's if you see 50, that's where I put $50 in. So I already put the first 50 in. And so then the next 50 will go on where the circles are. So I put 50 because basically I said, well, how much do we really spend every month? And so it's like $155. We spent, if I'm counting me personally, not the kids, $5 a day. I get coffee and a donut or whatever. It's about $5 a day. And so I said $155. So I'm going to put it in here. And so I was putting $1 in, but I changed it to 50, 50, 50. So it'll be $155 if I get through this. If I spend, I'm putting $20 in. So either way, I'll be making and saving the money. All right, what I wanted to tell you, this came from Star Budgets via Bunny. Bunny bought it for me and gave it to me, and it's so cute. And I will have it forever. All right, so remember the car. Okay, so my boss, he says, I forgot to give you your Christmas bonus. And I said, okay. And it's not in the budget, okay, at all. So, you add that to my budget that I did. And basically, if you're new here in my budget, I usually pay it at the beginning of the month. I take $5,000 only of our income and do our bills and savings challenges. So this was an extra $4,000. And so I was trying to decide. I said, well, I'll just put it in the bank, which is logical. Okay, put it in the bank, and I think I'll pay off, I told you my medical, the landscaping. I was thinking of different things. And all of a sudden it popped in my mind, why don't you put it in the car? So I put it in the car. And so these sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are paid off. So we got $10,000 toward that car that's off. I only owe I owed $18,000. So now we owe just another $10,000. We're down. And so these are finally fully funded. Not all of them, but the first set is finished. And so we can continue on with this. And I told you, I don't know when it's going to get done, but that was a great thing right there. It just helped out, and I just said, okay, that went into my high yield savings account. I'm gonna sit there. It can make some money, but basically that side is finished, and we're gonna work on the other side this year. So that was something, because I owed $18,000. I paid. I had $2,000 already in there, but this just went whoop, and so that other $8 just went on out. And so I said, okay. And so what I forgot to do was, this is why I was sitting there coloring. I was so happy. I'm sitting there coloring. I don't like the color, right? So I'm sitting there, hey, let's color this and do this. And I'm sitting there looking at TV, and they walk in with it like, what are you doing? This is supposed to be on camera. And I'm like, whoops. But anyway, these are $400 each for each car. And so we saved up to 60%. So we did 30%. So only got 20 more cars until it's fully paid. Yay! So that is in there. And I got it's under, which is so funny, it was under Inspire to Save. And so I put the savings challenge, the placeholders in there and everything. So that was my excitement. And I want you to have some excitement. And you don't know what God can do. You don't know what he wants to do. You don't know when he wants to do it. He could have paid the whole thing, but he said, no, we're going to do a little bit. I just sit back and wait. I just tell him, you do whatever you want to do. You already know my situation. You know how it is. And I'll get there when you get there. I talk to him just like I'm talking to you now. I don't sit there and go, oh, Reverend Father. Okay, that's not working. I just talk. And sometimes I'm talking in my mind, but I'm talking because he can read your mind too. He already knows what you're getting ready to do. And so it's just kind of like, okay, let's see if you carry through what you're thinking. So be kind. You are wonderful. You are grateful. You are graceful. You are the best thing that God has ever made. Don't let him regret it. You keep going. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare yourself to me. I'm not comparing myself to anybody ever again in my life. I don't compare. If you got certain clothes, you got this, you got that, you got a certain car. No, what I get for me is things that I like. Okay, you should do things that you like and get what you like when you're able to spend. If you're on the no spend, let's not go crazy. Okay, and don't feel bad if you mess up the no spend. Last year, let's see, it's about the middle of January, I was going through, I told you, withdrawal symptoms. I was about ready to lose it. And I got mad at myself and made myself do February. I said, this has got to get better. I'm doing February. And then it went to March, and then just before Easter, I had to break it and, get our Easter things and baskets and all that goody stuff. And then that's when it ended. But I was calm. And I did not still in March and April, whenever Easter was, I did not spend like I was. It was like I broke the curse. It was like, okay, you're not out there, whoop, 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 having a party. So I want you to enjoy yourself. Have a lovely day. I hope some of you are not in that storm and that things went well. It was a bad storm. Some had flooding, some had snow. I saw it. I looked at it, so be careful with what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen around here. Nothing has happened except I told you the dusting looked like a cake, powdered sugar snow, and then it left. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I am not God. So we will all weather this storm, and we hope everybody is okay and everybody is all right. I will be praying for you. Remember, I'll be praying over those abundance checks. Thank you for the other people that bought another one too. On my Etsy shop, everything goes toward the homeless. I do not take anything. Like when you buy abundance check, you buy it for $3, and then I double it out of my money, my own money, and make it $6. So that's what I do. So I hope you are having a wonderful day. I want you to take care, enjoy yourself, and let's be blessed. Bye-bye.